What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated two-division world champion, who is currently the WBC junior lightweight world champion, superstar Mexican boxer Oscar Valdez, who just coming off of one of the biggest wins of his career, the biggest win of his career. He is now 29 wins, no losses, 23 wins by way of knockout. He is 30 years of age. He stands at 5'5.5" with a 66-inch arm reach. He just recently knocked out Miguel Berchelt, who was the long reigning junior lightweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, the reigning WBC junior lightweight world champion, or super featherweight. This took place February of 2021, and it was exciting fight of the year type of fight. And Oscar Valdez, he was the underdog in this fight. And he did the unthinkable. He knocked out Miguel Berchelt in dramatic fashion. Miguel Berchelt, 37 wins, 2 losses now on his resume. And he was knocked out in both fights, okay, to become a two-division world champion. With that said, Oscar Valdez, he's looking to have the biggest fights possible moving forward, as he did what many thought to be the unthinkable. He was the underdog against Miguel Berchelt. Miguel Berchelt was seen as the bigger, stronger guy with the power punch. And Oscar Valdez, he turned the tables on Miguel Berchelt. He is now with 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez trainer and Eddie Reynoso. And he has completely revamped his style, okay? He looks absolutely great in the ring. With that said, now he's calling out undefeated 2-division world champion who simultaneously holds the WB at 130, 135. And he's undefeated. He's a superstar. He is the cash cow from 147 down. That's undefeated Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? Tank Davis is a 4-time world champion. He is the WBA champion at 130 and 135. And there's reports that Gervonta Tank Davis, 24 wins, no losses, 23 wins by way of knockout. He's 26 years of age. He stands at 5'5.5" with a 67.5-inch arm reach. Last time we saw him in the ring was Halloween of 2020 when he knocked out 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Leo Santa Cruz in dramatic fashion. With that said, Oscar Valdez, he's telling Gervonta Tank Davis, don't go up to 140. There's reports that Gervonta Tank Davis, he's going to go to junior welterweight, 140-pound division, and take on undefeated WBA regular champion Mario Barrios in his next fight. Mario Barrios, he was the co-main event on Gervonta Tank Davis's card with Leo Santa Cruz. So it seems like this might have been in the works. You know, there was talk of Gervonta Tank Davis facing off against Leo Santa Cruz in his next fight. Facing off against Ryan Garcia, undefeated rising Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia in his next fight. But Ryan Garcia, he opted to seek out a possible showdown with 8-division world champion, legendary, iconic Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pacquiao. But that didn't pan out. Now Ryan Garcia, he's going to face off against Javier Fortuna July 9th. So that's going to be his next bout. He just recently beat Luke Campbell, former Olympic gold medalist, British superstar, lightweight title contender, in a fight where he was flawed and he got up and stopped Luke Campbell. So with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis seems to be making his way to 140 to become a 3-division world champion, challenging Mario Barrios in his next fight. And Oscar Valdez, he's letting Gervonta Tank Davis know, don't go up there and fight Mario Barrios. Let's unify the belts right here at 130, okay? After his win over Yuriorkis Gamboa 2 fights ago, Gervonta Tank Davis stated that he wanted to campaign at 130, for a while, because he said he wasn't so comfortable at 135. So he stated that he wanted to campaign at 130, maybe a catchweight, So with that said, Oscar Valdez, he's saying, let's make it happen. It'll be a super fight. It's a unification bout. You're the WBA champion. I'm the WBC champion. I'm coming off of one of the biggest wins in my career, one of the biggest wins in boxing this year. in the fight of the year type of fight. I did the unthinkable. I shocked the world and beat Miguel Burchell. I was the underdog. It's a huge fight between me and Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's make it happen. Don't avoid me. We could do this right here. And it's more of a meaningful fight, in my opinion. I personally think that Oscar Valdez versus Gervonta Tank Davis is a more meaningful fight than Gervonta Tank Davis going up to 140 and challenging Mario Barrios. Now, obviously, like I said, he's a 4-time world champion. He's a 2-division world champion. Beating Mario Barrios would make him a 5-time world champion and make him a 3-division world champion. Okay, but the WBA belt at 140 is essentially it's a interim belt. It's a regular belt. The official WBC champion at 140 is Jose Ramirez, and he is going to fight in a unification bout against Jose Ramirez is going to fight against, in an undisputed bout, should I say, against Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, he holds the IBF and the WBA. Jose Ramirez, he holds the WBC and the WBO. So May 22nd, they're going into an undisputed match. Those are the official champions at 140. Now, when you look at 130, Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA champion, and so is Oscar Valdez is the official WBC champion. So I just believe that it would be a bigger fight. And I believe that Oscar Valdez is a bigger name than Mario Barrios. I know he's a bigger name than Mario Barrios. So that would make for a bigger fight for Gervonta Tank Davis, pay-per-view wise, okay? Because it's a unification bout. Oscar Valdez is a bigger name. And this is a fight I would highly favor Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, if Oscar Valdez, he used the style that he used against Miguel Burchell, that could give Gervonta Tank Davis some trouble. The movement, the counter-punching ability, and he obviously showed that he has power and he could deal with power because Miguel Burchell is a big puncher, and he hit Oscar Valdez with some big clean punches, and he was able to weather the storm and stay calm, cool, and collective, and he was able to, dish it back out. So I believe that, obviously styles make fights. Miguel Burchell, he's not as athletic as Gervonta Tank Davis. He doesn't have the ring IQ Gervonta Tank Davis does. And he's not as explosive as Gervonta Tank Davis is. So with that said, I would favor Gervonta Tank Davis to win the fight. But it would make for an interesting fight because Oscar Valdez, he's not going to go quietly, okay? He's going to, he's going to utilize the ring. We saw that he can follow the game plan. Prior to the fight and signing with Eddie Reynoso, he was getting hit a lot. It was action-packed fights, but he was lacking defensively. He just wasn't disciplined. In this fight with Miguel Burchell, since he got with Eddie Reynoso, he's shown a lot of discipline. He's shown a lot of change, and he's making adjustments, and he's staying to the game plan. And so with that said, that would make for a tough fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. And it would make for a big fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. But again, I expect Gervonta Tank Davis to win this fight. And on top of it, the bigger names are at 130 and 135 for Gervonta Tank Davis. Oscar Valdez, is a bigger name than Mario Barrios. It's more implications. It's more valid, okay? Because he's the official champion. He beat the official champion at 130, excuse me. Mario Barrios did not beat Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is undefeated. Jose Ramirez is going into an undisputed match. So essentially, the belt that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to fight for is unofficial, okay? It's something similar to when we had Canelo Alvarez fight Rocky Fielding for the WBA interim title to become a 4-division world champion when we had Caleb Smith was the official WBA champion. So, it's kind of secondhand because these sanction bodies, they just created far too many belts per division. So you lose track of who's who. But the official champion was Caleb Smith, and Canelo Alvarez, he beat Rocky Fielding for the belt and made him a 4-division world champion. Now, it didn't matter because he ended up beating Caleb Smith as well 2 fights ago. So, he rectified that and officially became a 4-division world champion when he unified against Caleb Smith for the vacant WBC title. So, we have a similar situation where, he's going to get an accomplishment. And Mario Barrios, he's a very big guy, 5'10". He's undefeated, 71-inch arm reach. So he's going to have a 5-inch height advantage. and a 4-inch arm reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. But he takes a lot of hits. He's not defensively savvy, and that's what they're going to bank on. His style is somewhat tailor made for Gervonta Tank Davis. So with that said, the bigger fight is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Oscar Valdez. That makes for the more meaningful fight, and it makes the most sense. But currently, his promoter, Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions, and the CEO, Leonard Ellerbe, they're focused on Mario Barrios. This is an in-house fight. We know Oscar Valdez, he signed a legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter, Bob Arum, and ESPN. That's the network in which he fights on. So that makes it difficult to negotiate, as Tank Davis is with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions. He's with Floyd Mayweather Promotions, and he fights on Showtime. So, it's more difficult to negotiate, but it's the more meaningful fight. So let's see how it unfolds. Let's see if Gervonta Tank Davis responds. Let's see how it plays out. But make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Oh, it is your boy Jada Kiss. Make sure you check out Blue Blood Sports TV. It's going down.